Good afternoon, Danu. Can you hear me, Putte? පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න මාව ඇහෙන්නේ නැතුව. Good afternoon. Now can you hear me, Putte? දනු මාව ඇහෙනවද කියන්න? ඇහෙනවනේ? හරි. ඇහෙනවා දනුයි පේන්නේනේ. හරි. පොඩි ඉෂුව එකක් තිබ්බා හරි. අනිත් අය ජොයින් වෙනකම් අපි ක්ලාස් එක ස්ටාර්ට් කරමු. So can you remember that what we have done? මොකද අපි මේ ටික ටක් ගාලා ඉවර කරලා පාස් පේපර්ස් පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ. Did we finish that part, Putte? I think we have finished this, ne? Tea, coconut, rubber, the composition of the agricultural export. We finished the lesson also. Right. මේ තියෙන්නේ මේකනේ. මං කිව්වද ඔයාලට මේක අරන් එන්න කිව්වා නේද? මේක draw කරන්න ගෙනල්ලද තියෙන්නේ? ගෙනල්ලා නැත්තම් මේක draw කරන්න බෑ. එහෙමනම් ඊළඟ වීක් එකට මේක තියලා වෙන lesson එකක් කරමු. මේ ගෙනාවා. ගෙනාවද පුතේ? මට ඇහුන්නේ නැහැ. ඕනමානයක් තියෙනවද? මට chat එකට දාන්න නෝද යස්ද කියලා ඔයා කියන එක චුට්ටක් ඇහෙන්නේ. නැත්තම් අඳින්න බෑ. තේරුමක් නැහැ. වෙන දවසක අඳින්න. We can do the lesson. Yes, right. When you draw this, you need to take the compass and to measure this, right? When we draw the composition bar graph, you have to take your date charts available there. Actually, first we consider about the percentage. You can see the percentage here. Tea 59%, coconut 10.5%, rubber 8.2%, other agricultural crops 22.3%, agricultural export 100%. The values according to that tea 212 decrease. මොකද ඔයා දන්න වෘත්තියක සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම තියෙන 360 කියලා. Coconut 38 degrees, rubber 30 degrees, other agricultural crops 80 degrees, and all together 360 degrees වගේ තමයි වෙන්නේ. එතකොට මෙතන අපි ගාරගෙන මේ බලන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලාම කරන්න ඕනේ ඔයා හරියටම perpendicular line එකකින් මෙහෙම divide කරලා कोणमान තියන්න මේක උඩින් තියලා first one අංශක කීයද බලන්න අංශක තියෙනවා 212 degrees you can find to keep there and take the one round then when it's come to here it will take 180 That's 180 means another 42. Again, මෙතන තියලා මේ පැත්තට හරවලා මෙහෙම ගන්න 42 මෙතෙන්. Then the whole the area belongs to the this all area belongs to the 59%. If not T. මේ T වලට තමයි මේ ඔක්කොම අයිති වෙන්නේ. T cultivations belong to 212, if not 59%. Then again you can keep your compass here. මේව එක මෙතන තියලා Again, you can take 38 ගන්න අරගෙන ඒක මෙහෙම. This belong to the coconut 10.5. Then keep again here. Then take 30 degrees. That is called rubber cultivation 8.2. So next, 22.3. Other agricultural crops. What about the other agricultural amount? We are keeping it at the end. හරි අපි ඒකන් දෙන්නේ අවසානයේට කොච්චර ලොකුවට තිබුණා. හරි other agricultural crops එක. අනිත් ඒවා ඕඩර් එකේ ඉඳලා ලොකු එකේ ඉඳලා පොඩි එක දක්වා තමයි අඳින්නේ. මෙන්න මේ විදිහට අඳම very easy to identify the percentage of the agricultural export. Right. පුතේ ඉස්සරළම ඔයා මෙන්න මේ data ටික ලියා ගන්න ලියනකොට මේ table එක ලියලා අපි මේ picture එක අඳමු. Then you will identify that. First you have to draw the table. Table එක draw කරගෙන ඉන්න ඉස්සරළම ඊට පස්සේ draw කරමු. මේව එක දාලා ඊට පස්සේ අපි අඳින්න ගමු. ඊට පස්සේ අඳින්න හරි සර්. පුතේ ඇඳලා ලියලා ඉවර නම් අඳින්න ගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට පුළුවන් ආන්සර්ස් ලියන්න. Once you finish, let me know. Hari, andinna puthi andala ivaruna hamati. Hello. හරි. පුතේ ඔයා මේ questions ටිකට ලිව්වද දනු? Questions ටිකට did you write the answers for the questions in this activity? right. ඒ තුනටත් ලියන්න ලියලා මට raise hand කරන්න අපි discuss කරමු.
මේකක් කරයි.
ඔය මගේ ප්‍රොෆයිල් පික්චර්
Senuli, can you hear me පුතේ? Are you new student? Senuli මාව ඇහෙනවද? Yes. So we will discuss about the graph and I have given this activities to do. මං කිව්වා මෙන්න මේ activities ටික කරන්න කියලා. If you can do this, if not, when we discuss, you can listen, right? You can understand the questions. If you can, based on this graph, you can do these 3 activities, right? Right. එන අපි කතා කරමු. Shall we discuss then name the composition of the variable represented in the graph? What are the variables? Yes, Danu? මොනවාද variables පුතේ?
coconut, rubber, other plants.
Yeah. මෙන්න මේ ඔක්කොම these are the variables. You can see, right? If they ask the variable T, coconut, rubber, other agricultural crops, agricultural exports, those are the variables on the graph. What is the variable that claim the highest amount of export? It is very easy. T. T. State two users of this graph. State two users of this graph. Danu, did you write for that? Leave the maker.
Yes, sir.
No. Hurry. Two users of graph. So these are the users. We can compare the variables. Compare the variables which is highest, which is lowest. Right? By observing this graph, you can compare the variables. Right. Next, number 2. Number 2, you can make the plan based on that. You can make the plan based on that. Right? You can guess that what in which sector we have to develop, in which sector we have to add more and more resources. Like that, projections you can do based on this. Right? ඒ වගේ questions අහන ඔය විභාගෙදී ඒක හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න. So we finished the graph and all the practical parts. Practical parts ඔක්කොම දැන් කරලා ඉවරයි. ඒතකොට past papers කරද්දී මම මේවා ගැන questions කරනවා. Very easy. හරි මේකේ මේ based on the graph you will get 3 questions. Questions 3ක් එනවා පුතේ graph එකත් එක්ක. ඒතකොට ඒක හරිම ලේසි නිකන් අතිය ගෙනියනවා වගේ දෙයක් තමයි. If you studied very well about this graph, you can identify each and every section easily. Right. Next. again මම යනවා ආයිත් අපේ theory lessons වලට දනු මට chat එකට දාන්න which lessons we have to start. දැන් practical වලින් practical we have finished both practical lessons. අපි practical lessons දෙකම ඉවරයි and we have another 2 maps to do, right? I'll do one map on next week. After that following week I can do. Right. මට කියන්න මොන lesson එකකටද මම යන්න ඕනේ කියලා. ආයි පටන් ගන්නකොට at the beginning which lessons we have to do. Did we finish the fourth lesson? ඔයාගේ පොත බලන්න, පොත බලලා activities අපි කරලා තියෙන තැන බලන්න. මට මතක විදිහට මේ ටික අපි කරාද කොයිද?
is a development lesson.
පුතේ chat එකට දාන්න I'm not clear you. හරියටම lesson එක page number එකයි දාන්න. Lesson and page number I need. We did development lesson page number 72. Development. Right. 78 this. 77. So we just start the development, right? Again, I go through the lesson. Development, right? So, development and growth are totally different words, right? The growth is means the getting size, getting increase of the size and weight. Size and weight, that is called the growth. But development is totally different from that. Why I am saying like, right, development is development, you know that this is growth, right, increase in size and weight. But if we want to develop someone, some person, we have to add good health to him, good education facilities, nutrition, and environment. So when we add those into the human, we can see the development, right? So here we are going to discuss about the development. You can see Take your textbook with you and later development became a broader concept which encompasses several fields. By the end of the 20th century, development was not only an economic and physical assessment but also include components essential for human development. Right? These are the development during early periods. Per capita income, energy consumption per person, gross national product, radios per thousand people, and the phones per thousand people. Actually, we can't measure the development clearly by go through these indexes because that all indexes are not actually good for the measure to the development. Right? So, when we come to this indicator, you can see 20th century, we use this kind of indicators give the meaning of development. The maternal mortality rate, matru marana, literacy, akuru හැකියාව, life expectancy at birth, life expectancy at birth, උපදේදී ආයු අපේක්ෂාව, health facilities, information communication facilities like internet, elimination of income differences, ability to buy goods and services, freedom to make political decisions, widening of educational opportunities. So you can take those things as a present development indicators. ඒවා තමයි දැන් කාලේ පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ. The meaning of term development becomes clear when some definitions of development are studied. Social development should take place along with the economic development. Social development should take place within sector encompassing food and nutrition. අන්න මං කියවනේ මේවා ඔක්කොම එන්න ඕනේ. Food and nutrition, health, education, housing, social security, clothing, leisure, human freedom. According to the UNESCO Declaration, development is a chain of process which included factors related to population, social, cultural, ethnic issues. Third development decade. Are population, social, cultural, and ethnical issues. In the process of development, focus was on protecting and conserving the environment and also on the quality of the environment. In the 18th and in the 19th, more focus was on sustainable development. With regard to sustainable development, the interrelationship among the economic, social, and environmental field were also incorporated into the concept of development. මේකත් එක්ක environment එකත් එන්න ඕනේ development එකට. Combining all these together, we can say development means combinations of all these. With regard to sustainable development, the interrelationship among the economic, social as the concept of development has evolved over time. Different indicators to measure development have been used. Right. මෙහෙම ලියා ගන්නකො පුතේ පළවෙනි ක්වෙස්චන් එක ලියා ගන්න. මේකේ ඇක්ටිවිටීස් කරන්න කලින් මෙන්න මෙහෙම ලියා ගන්නකො ක්වෙස්චන්. Right. First one, categorize the all development indicators. Categorize the all development indicators and modern development indicators. එතකොට ඒක question number 1 ගන්න. මෙන්න මේකත් ගන්න. මේකත් ගන්න. මේක ඕනේ නැහැ. simple definition එකකුත් හදන්න බලන්න. Right, Pute. Indicators to measure development. මොනාද ලිව්වේ? What are the all what are the new modern ඒවා? මොනාද දනු ලිව්වේ?
Health, infant mortality rate,
Modern?
life expectancy at birth,
हाँ?
information communication, integration of some different
හරි.
systems,
Good. Did you write the definition?
development of
Uh-huh.
both system, education, housing sources,
Right.
borders, development.
Okay. Right. So next we are going to discuss indicators to measure development. Although the development has been identified as a concept, different countries adopted different indicators to measure it. Once the wide meaning of development was understood, various institutions, organizations, and individuals introduced more qualitative indicators to assess it. Indicators to measure the development. මෙන්න මේවා තමයි පුතේ indicators use කරන්නේ measure කරන්න මේ. All indicators gross national product, per capita income, gross national development. So modern indicators, the physical quality of index, life index, it means PQLI. Human development index means HDI. Human poverty index HPI. Human suffering index HSI. Right? These are the modern indicators. So, it was not possible to express the real status of development by the indicators used during the early period. They were adequate only to show the middle and low level of development. Later, the concept of development further and Human Development Index, which was introduced by the United Nations Development Program 1990 to 1999 was used to measure development. Through that indicator, it was possible to avoid the weakness and identify the real status of development. This indicator, which includes three basic features of human development, is the compact indicator. The main indicators used in measuring human development indicators are life expectancy at birth, literacy and purchasing power, partially tailed with the per capita gross national product. Right? Actually, Pute, this when we use the modern development indicators, it reveals that the quality of human life, right? Whether that country or whether that environment suitable for the living beings, especially for the human beings to stay for a long time, right? When we go through these development indicators, always take the level, right? I go to the video and I'll show you that. Wait. Give me 1 minute. මට 1 minute දෙන්න මම පෙන්නන්නම්. First, මම කියලා දෙනවා what is human development. මේක බලන්න.
What is the Human Development Index? There are various standards that can be used to evaluate how developed a country is. A country's economic growth as measured by GDP and GNI can be used, or the average life expectancy. Living in a country with high GDP and long average life expectancy can provide conditions to ensure happiness. And it's more likely that you will live comfortably, enjoying the advantages of modern civilization. However, we cannot evaluate happiness on the standard of wealth alone. That is why the United Nations uses a summary measure that takes into account how long a baby is expected to live when born, the number of expected years and average years of schooling, and average income of the country's people, to evaluate the quality of life of countries in the world. This measure is known as the Human Development Index, or HDI. The HDI was first introduced in 1990 as part of a new approach for advancing human well-being. The new approach is about expanding the richness of human life by focusing on people and their opportunities and choices. Specifically, the HDI measures human well-being on 3 dimensions. First, health is measured by life expectancy at birth. Second, education is measured by mean of years of schooling for adults aged 25 years and more, and expected years of schooling for children of school entering age. Third, the standard of living is measured by gross national income per capita. The annual Human Development Report, published by the United Nations Development Program, evaluates the quality of life of countries in the world using the HDI. The HDI is a measurement between 0 and 1. The closer it is to 1, the higher the quality of life and degree of development. Let's take a look at the Human Development Report published in December 2020. Here are the top-ranking countries. According to the 2019 HDI values, Norway ranks number 1, Ireland and Switzerland ranks number 2, and Hong Kong ranks number 3. These countries have the highest level of human development. Something seems a little odd, doesn't it? Countries we usually consider as the world's most powerful do not appear in the top ranks. Why? It is probably because while those countries enjoy high economic and military powers, their citizens' quality of life is not as high. On the other end of the spectrum, Chad, Central African Republic, and Niger rank the lowest. These countries have the lowest level of human development. Let's think about the issues of these countries. Life expectancy at birth in the highest ranking country, Norway, is 82.4 years, whereas in the lowest ranking country, Niger, is 62.4 years. That's a difference of 20 years. Mean years of schooling in Norway is 12.9 years compared to that of Niger, which is 12.1 years, or a difference of almost 11 years. Furthermore, the GNI per capita in Norway is $66,494 in Norway, which is 55 times greater than that of Niger, which is $1,201. The citizens of the low-ranking countries are living a life that is far behind what humanity can enjoy in the 21st century in terms of income, education, public health, and environment. The gap between these and high-ranking countries is expected to further widen due to COVID-19. When inequality increases, the world moves further away from peace. The reason the Human Development Index is measured every year is not to simply rank the countries in order, but to help raise the HDI of low-ranking countries to create a better world where everyone can prosper together. Peace does not come about automatically. It is something that we need to create together. Let us all work together to help the low HDI ranking countries raise the quality of public health, education, and standard of living of their citizens.
Work today is broken. Every day, people juggle so many different tools just to get work done. A simple task turns into a time-consuming mess because work sprawl has scattered the tools and contexts we rely on. And the trend toward bundling software isn't addressing the root of the problem. The system's broken, and it's wasting our time. 8 years ago, we started
Look at this.
Welcome back to World Nomad, where we explore the best places to live in the world. In today's video, we'll take a look at the top 10 countries to live in based on the Human Development Index. This index takes into account various factors such as life expectancy, education, and income to determine which countries offer the best living standards. So without further ado, let's dive into the list. Finland is a country located in Northern Europe known for its high standards of living and advanced social welfare system. Finland has consistently ranked at the top of the Human Development Index, and now they're at number 10 in this ranking. The country's government invests heavily in public education, healthcare, and social security, resulting in a high quality of life for its citizens. Additionally, Finland is known for its natural beauty with vast forests, numerous lakes, and stunning northern lights that attract tourists from all over the world. The Netherlands, a country in Western Europe but not too far away from Finland, is the 9th country on our list, known for its stunning tulip fields, windmills, and canals. The Netherlands has a high level of human development with a high standard of living, excellent healthcare, and high-quality education. The Netherlands is also known for its commitment to sustainability and environmental protection, making it an ideal place for those interested in living a green lifestyle. The country is also home to many innovative startups and tech companies. Next up, we have the EU powerhouse Germany, a country in Central Europe. Germany is known for its rich history, cultural heritage, and stunning architecture. The country has a high level of human development with a high standard of living, excellent healthcare, and high-quality education. Germany is also known for its low levels of corruption, making it an ideal place for business and investment. The country has a strong economy with many multinational companies having headquarters in Germany. It also offers a high level of gender equality, making it a great place for women to live and work. Ireland, a country in Northern Europe, is 7th on our list. Known for its stunning natural landscapes and rich cultural heritage, Ireland boasts a high level of human development with a high standard of living, excellent healthcare, and high-quality education. The country also offers a high level of gender equality, making it an ideal place for women to live and work, much like Germany. Additionally, it has a rich history of innovation with many tech companies such as Google and Facebook having headquarters in the country. The country also has a thriving music scene with traditional Irish music being a staple of Irish culture. At number 6, we have yet another Scandinavian country in Sweden at number 6. Known for its stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage, Sweden has a high level of human development with a high standard of living, excellent healthcare, and high-quality education. Additionally, Sweden is known for its commitment to sustainability and environmental protection, making it an ideal place for those interested in living a green lifestyle. The country is also home to many innovative tech startups and has a thriving music scene. Denmark is consistently ranked among the top countries in the world in terms of human development, and they are ranked at number 5 on the Human Development Index. The country has a strong welfare state and places a high emphasis on social welfare, education, and healthcare. Denmark is also known for its low levels of income inequality, and its citizens enjoy a high quality of life with high levels of social trust, safety, and overall happiness. These factors have contributed to Denmark's ranking as one of the happiest countries in the world according to the World Happiness Report. And finally, we have our first non-European country in Australia. It's known for its stunning natural beauty, diverse wildlife, and laid-back lifestyle. The country has a high level of human development with a high standard of living, excellent healthcare, and high-quality education. Australia is home to many innovative tech startups and has a thriving arts and music scene, making it an ideal place for those looking to launch a career in these fields. The country is also known for its great weather and outdoor lifestyle, with many opportunities for outdoor activities such as surfing, hiking, and camping. Iceland is a Nordic island country with a population of just over 360,000. It's known for its stunning landscapes, hot springs, and unique cultural heritage. Iceland has been consistently ranked high in the Human Development Index, making it one of the most developed and prosperous countries in the world. In Iceland, citizens enjoy a high standard of living, excellent healthcare and education systems, as well as a vibrant cultural scene. The country is also at the forefront of sustainability and environmental protection, making it a model for other nations to follow. Overall, Iceland is a unique and inspiring destination that offers visitors a glimpse into a highly advanced and innovative society. Norway, apart from sounding like an Australian saying no way, is a Scandinavian country in Northern Europe. Yep, we've got another one. And it's the second country on our list, ranking as number 2 on the Human Development Index. The country is known for its stunning landscapes, fjords, and mountains, but beyond its natural beauty, Norway boasts a high standard of living with free healthcare and education, high life expectancy, and low crime rates. Norway is also one of the wealthiest countries in the world with a high GDP and a high standard of living. It also offers a high level of gender equality, making it an ideal place for women to live and work. Norway is home to many innovative startups and tech companies, making it also a great place to launch a career in those fields. Switzerland, a small landlocked country in Central Europe, is the first country on our list. Switzerland is known for its stunning alpine scenery and cultural diversity, with 4 official languages spoken throughout the country. Switzerland has a high standard of living with one of the highest life expectancies globally, excellent healthcare, and high-quality education. The country also offers a high level of political stability with low crime rates and a stable economy. Switzerland is home to many large multinational companies, making it a great place for those looking to launch a career in business. And there you have it, the top 10 countries to live in based on the Human Development Index. Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or just interested in exploring different cultures and lifestyles, these countries offer a high standard of living and excellent opportunities. We hope you found this video informative and enjoyable, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more lifestyle, travel, and culture content. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Right. Next.
Rich people.
It's about the HDI countries. You could see which are the highest development and which are the lowest development countries. Countries where human development is very high, countries where human development is high, countries where human development is moderate, countries where human development is low. There are 4 kind of categories of the human development putte. High development countries you could see, mampase pennana low development country. Actually, the country representing low development country, HDI low, that places are not good for the human. I'll show you the later. After a few minutes, I'll show you that kind of video. Then how people live within these countries. Actually, without basic needs completions also, right? They are suffering from various kind of difficulties. I mean the diseases and the food, and also no more other facilities, right? Sri Lanka in the year 2012 has obtained development index with a value of, underline this, MCQ, .715 and had acquired the 92 second place out of 187 countries of the world, right? Central Bank report taking up in 92 place again, 92 place we are in. Value 0.715. Among the SAARC countries, Sri Lanka has the highest level of human development and is also the only SAARC country which is in the highest development group. And අපි තමයි highest development SAARC වල. SAARC country වල ඉන්නේ. මේවා අන්ඩර්ලයින් කරගන්න. හරි. So මට වෙලා තියෙනවද මෙතන තියෙනවා questions දෙකක්. ඒ දෙකට යන්න කලින් මට HDI law country එකක් පෙන්වන්න ඕන වෙයි. මම පොඩි වීඩියෝ එකකට යනවා.
ये SAARC country का ये SAARC country का
ලොකු වීඩියෝස් තියෙන පුතේ ඒවා දැන් නම් බලන්න බෑ වුණොත් මම next day එකේ හරි පෙන්නන්නයි. නෑ මේක බලමු. මම HDI එකම පෙන්නන්න.
Imagine two
හරි.
countries, one where people live long, get a good education, and earn a decent income, and another where life expectancy is low, schooling is limited, and poverty is widespread. Which one is more developed? To answer that question, we need more than just economic data. That's where the Human Development Index, or HDI, comes in. The HDI is a global measure created by the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, to assess a country's overall well-being. Instead of focusing only on money, it looks at 3 key areas that shape human life, health, education, and standard of living. 3 pillars of HDI first. Health. A long and healthy life is a fundamental part of human development. HDI measures this using life expectancy at birth, the average number of years a newborn is expected to live. Countries with better healthcare systems, nutrition, and living conditions tend to score higher. For example, Japan has one of the world's highest life expectancies, while Chad, a country struggling with healthcare access, has one of the lowest. Second, education. Knowledge empowers people, so education is a crucial part of HDI. This is measured in 2 ways. In years of schooling, the average number of years people aged 25 and older have spent in school. Expected years of schooling, the number of years a child entering school today is expected to complete. For instance, a child in Finland is likely to receive over 16 years of schooling, whereas in some parts of Afghanistan, children may receive fewer than 8 years due to conflict and lack of resources. Third, standard of living. A higher income usually means better access to necessities like food, housing, and healthcare. HDI measures this using gross national income (GNI) per capita adjusted for purchasing power parity (PP) to reflect what people can actually afford in their country. For example, people in Norway earn a high GNI per capita, giving them access to modern healthcare, education, and a high quality of life. In contrast, in Burundi, one of the poorest nations, income levels are much lower, making basic necessities harder to afford. How is HDI calculated? Each of these 3 factors, health, education, and income, is given a score between 0 and then their geometric mean is taken to get the final HDI score. Countries are ranked based on this number, with higher scores representing higher human development. Limitations of HDI. While HDI is useful, it doesn't tell the whole story. It doesn't measure inequality, so 2 countries with the same HDI score may have very
Right, actually I have to stop the class for today, Putte, because I have to start another class. So we'll discuss this much in next day, right? Till then, have a nice day, nice week. Bye bye. See you again. See you. Bye.